Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Bad Apple Wars, and I hope you're enjoying longer parts, because I certainly am. That was perfect. I mean, it was actually nice. The last part, even if we kept it at normal kind of length, or the like half-hour length, I probably would have finished the bad path, so that one would have been a little bit longer anyway, but I'm actually really glad that I like doing longer parts because technically between last part and this one, it would have been at least 3 to 4 parts, and now it's only 2! Yay, that means I can record more! Right now, that's exciting because I have time, and I'm having fun, and everything, but there's going to be a point where I'm going to be, like, stressing out, but we'll hit that bridge when we get there. Anyway. So, really, there's no... Oh, there we go. I was like, what happened to my thing? Anyway. Okay, yeah, no, that was it. Okay, because I couldn't see the things, and I was like, what the hell just happened? Anyway. That's right, we're in chapter 8 now. So there are no more choices. I mean, not that there were really, this is like a weird visual novel. There's not really a lot of choices at all, except for like, where are you going to go? And that is usually to who do you want to stalk? Like which character do you want to talk to? That's the only decision you get, and then the touchy part. So there really isn't any other real choices in the game. I don't mind that because at least you still get some kind of interaction where you're like with a soul touching thing. It's a slightly different mechanic, which is kind of interesting. I am a little sad that the ones that matter, the good touch, bad touch ones, like in chapter 7, you can't hear without having a guide. But now that I know that, at least, it's nice that I have a guide, so we can use that to know what they're saying. And we know where to touch them, so we know which endings to get and stuff like that. So, not that I guess it wouldn't technically matter, but yes and no. Because if you touch them in a bad spot and you see the lightning, you're like, okay, don't touch them there. And then you know not to touch them there, right? So like with like touching his tattoo, right? We would have touched him once there. Okay, don't touch that. Touch anywhere else. The only thing is because the lines aren't dubbed, we wouldn't know what he said or whatever. And while it's not 100% necessary, I feel like it does add a little something. And I mean, it's part of the game. It's in there, so we might as well know what's going on. So yeah, I mean, we use guides anyway, so it's fine. Normally we do one playthrough without a guide, but this one we kind of needed because of the whole touchy thing wasn't working and whatever. And now the voice thing doesn't exactly work with those, but anyway. But yeah, so there's no more choices from here on out. It's just the last couple. There's like 4 chapters, basically. Well, 2 chapters, the ending, and then the epilogue. So 4 chapters-ish. Chapter-ishes. Something. Whatever. Anyway. It's so relaxing to sit here and have tea with everyone. This place is gradually livening up. People have started drinking tea and chatting in the meeting room again, too. It's probably because Alma's usually here. Or at least that's what I think.
Hey, Alma! Which one of those do you think is cuter? All of a sudden, I've been coming up with lots of designs, and I'm making a ton of clothes.
Oh, yeah? It's all this fluttery crap again. How are you gonna fight wearing that?
Nobody asked you. So, Alma, I'll wear whichever one you think looks best.
Haruka was really worried about him, too, so he's super happy to have Alma back. Lord Alma. I love Moody McMooderson. Honestly, he's like us with man hair, because, like, that face is exactly the face we had on when, like, Alma hugged us in that first touch section. That's our face right there. That's exactly... That is what I'd be like, except for our eyes looked a little derpier. like he looked serious, and we were like, huh? It's kind of funny, actually. What are you doing practicing over there? You must train in the ways of the sword each and every day. But recently, something does seem to be lacking. Lord Alma, would you accompany me during my training to help drive my motivation? Sure, later, okay? Certainly. I am grateful that you would accept my humble request. And Ishii's happy too. Obviously, though, like Higa, he doesn't show it. Okay, tea's all done.
Thank you, Spacey.
Yeah, thanks. Much obliged. Thanks. What's with the pearly whites?
Nothing. I was just thinking how great it is that Alma's Alma.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, like that you're back. I mean, not just that, though. Like, recently, I feel like you're kinder and gentler than you were before.
You think so? Gentle? Alma's gentle? Really now? Come on, y'all don't need to stare at me like that. I know I made all of you worry. Sorry. Bro.
See? You say things like that now.
Knock it off. So I've been thinking, could we get everybody together tomorrow?
Yahoo! We having a strategy meeting at last?
Before that, I'd like to talk to everyone.
A meeting before the meeting?
Welcome to corporate America. I want to hear what everybody thinks. I want to hear what everybody thinks we should do next.
Huh?
What we should do next? But all we can do is keep breaking the unbreakable rules to suss out where the forbidden apple's at, right? Yeah. So far, our goal has been to find the forbidden apple. When we broke the unbreakable rules, the apple would appear. It disappears if we try to take it. But if we keep breaking the unbreakable rules, someday the apple might not disappear. That's what I thought, but maybe I was mistaken.
Come again?
No, bro. You couldn't have. No. Even I'm still not sure whether I was wrong or not. When Sanzu broke that unbreakable rule, we learned for the first time that it meant achieving graduation. Since the Academy had never given students that information, it's possible that other similar things could happen. Which means that we can't predict what'll happen if we continue to break all the unbreakable rules. Yeah, true. We don't even know if breaking the Forbidden Apple rule and getting expelled really means that we can go back to our old lives. Maybe we won't come back to life and instead meet some other horrible fate.
What? No.
Naraka, what do you think? What do you want to do from here on?
Me? So, like, if we get brought back to life, everyone's gonna get split up, right?
Yeah. That's probably the case, yeah. The kind of revival I'm shooting for would have everyone return back to their own lives. Meaning their lives before coming here. But we all lived at different time periods, didn't we? Oh. Right, there are people here that were born years or even decades before me. What would happen if we go back to our lives, to our own time periods? We won't see each other again. I never really thought about that, about what being revived would mean. Because it's not like, oh, we all go back to life, and then, oh, hey, you know what? I know that Naraka's somewhere, and I could go find her and be friends with her because she died 20 years before I was ever born. So she'd be like 50 or something. You know what I mean? Like Shikishima, he's not part of this really, but like, he would go back to like fucking, what was he, from the Edo period or something? Like, he'd be fucking, dude, you'd be dead by the time I got back to life. You'd already be back here. You'd be like, I got revived, and are you back here? Yeah, no, well, yeah, I lived a nice life. I'm like 200 years old. I'm assuming, though, this only if you're teenagers do you show up here, which is kind of weird if you think about it. It's like a teenager hell. But like, I don't remember who was from what time period, but like, what if, so, you know, Alma's from like, was like a teenager in the fucking 80s, and we're a teenager in the 20 teens, right? So like, he goes back and he'd be like 40. We could be his fucking kid. Come back. Ah! Oh my god, you were my dad! That's some fucked up shit, man. You know what I mean? Obviously not, because we would never have been born with him being dead. But like, we go back to our time period, even at the exact same time, and we go try to find him, and it's like, oh my god, you're a 40-year-old dude. Like, you know what I mean? We're a teenager, and you're like Oh God, no, you'd be even older than that. I was literally just adding 20 years to his 17, thinking like, you're like 37, but I totally forgot the, then almost 20 years into the millennium that we are. He would have been 37 when we were born, is what I was actually thinking. So like, he'd be like pushing 60. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. And then you're like, oh dear God, is that a walker? How's your hip today, old man? Like, so fucking weird, right? Or, like, what if he was, like, born 10 years after you died? Like, you'd go in time and you'd be like, oh, you're 17 and I'm 40. Oh, this is creepy. Like, that's creepy shit, right? I mean, it would kind of suck. It'd be even weirder to be friends with people. They'd be like, what in the fuck are all these people? Are those people carrying around a skeleton? This is our friend, Shikishima. He's a dead guy now, but, like, we're pals. We just drag a skeleton around, like, or his ashes. I mean, he would literally be like dust. Like, I mean, geez, it's crazy. I never really thought about that, about what being revived would mean. When and if I get out of here, I'll be separated from everyone. Beyond graduation, there are other kinds of goodbyes. That's all you gotta say? You wanna stay here forever or something? We probably can't do that, though. The longer we stay here, the more confused and jumbled our memories become. No matter how many rules you break, there's still the possibility of losing yourself. Plus, I doubt the school would react all that pleasantly to someone trying to stay here forever.
Yeah, it's gotta end sometime.
But... well, I know you're thinking about all the risks, Alma. But I thought you were about to call us up for the next strategy meeting soon. I thought you decided to fight. This isn't about me. It's about you. What do you personally want to do, Higa? Huh? I want to fight with you, obviously. Or, no, what do I want to do? I don't... Nothing but with all of you. What about you then, Anishi? In truth, I too must reply with Man. How about you, Spacey? What do I want to do? Sorry, could you give me some time to think about it? Sure. I want to stay with you, Alma. I love you. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I absolutely know, but I'm not going to say because I'm going to look like an asshole, but...
How about you, Alma? What do you think?
I haven't found the answer yet. But right now, I want to hear what each of our members thinks. Members think. Everyone? Everyone. Got it. Well, I'll tell them to start thinking about it then.
I'm gonna give it some more thought.
Likewise. Yeah, me too. I want to stay with you, Alma. What do I want to do? I never considered that being brought back to life would mean being separated from everyone. I wonder what I'd even do if I went back to my old life. I guess I'd just have to find it for myself. That's what Alma said, that I'd find it for sure. Spacey, whatever that thing is, you will find it. I promise. I'll make sure you're brought back to life so that you can. But it was only because I met everyone here that I started thinking about finding that purpose. I wanted to help them somehow. I wanted to fight alongside them. Because I wanted to help you, Alma. I wanted to be by your side. But now, I might not get to see you again. That said, I wonder what everyone else thinks. I want to ask around. Why did we go to the school? We're going to die. I want to know what's in the goddamn science lab. Before I realized it, my legs had carried me here. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. Spacey. If I couldn't see you again like this, I'd hate it. I'd absolutely hate it. Something wrong? No. Were you trying to think? I'm not getting in your way, am I? No, just about tired of thinking. And I want to talk to someone instead. Are you okay? Your memories aren't getting mixed up again, are they? I'm fine, thanks. I haven't really been all that confused since then. Oh, good. Who knows when it'll happen again, though? If he stays here, he'll just end up suffering again. We really can't stay here forever. Hey, would we all really not be able to see each other again once we're revived? I'm not sure, but if the time period they were born in is the same or close, they might be able to meet up somewhere. Hard to say if we'd retain our memories from this place, though. Huh. Memories. Wait, you don't mean that we'll forget everything that happened here? We can't rule it out. True, but I wanted to bring everyone back to life. I wanted to give them life no matter what. It was all I could think about. I'm not sure if it was all really for their sakes. I said a lot of baseless stuff and got people all caught up in everything. Maybe that's all I was doing. What? That's not true. Baseless? Don't paint everything you've said with so broad a brush, please. It's the truth. I have my heart set on bringing you back to life, too. But I never even asked you what you wanted. When I first met everyone here, all I could think about was how unique, how different from me they were. If I hadn't come here, if I hadn't gotten in that accident, I wouldn't have ended up here. I would have gone to a normal school and talked to people who were just like me. I don't think I would have become friends with anyone like Sanzu. I met people I never would have even spoken to before, become friends with them, and we worried and laughed together. To me, that was just incredible. And I met you too. So what I'm trying to say is that even if I go back to my old life, I'll never, ever forget this place or what happened here. I just couldn't. But some things end up happening whether you want them to or not. No matter how much you don't want to forget, you might end up like me. You fought against the things that were trying to rob you of your individuality and suffered through so many painful memories. What could I possibly say? But does that mean you're giving up? You chased after the forbidden apple for all of us, and now you say you're going to quit for us? Stop doing things for others and start thinking about yourself. Stop doing things for others and start thinking about yourself, please. What do you want to do? Personally, I've never once thought that I wanted to be revived. Even if I went back to my life, I've got nothing waiting for me there. I have no desire whatsoever to go back there. Not with her gone. But I really don't think she'd want you to think that way. No, I couldn't keep my promise to her. There's no way she could possibly forgive me. Your promise? But that's... the promise. Wait, now that I think of it. That's it! You have that red thread. What are you... Remember? That girl told you about the myth surrounding the red thread, right? People are tied together with an invisible red thread around their pinkies to those that they're destined to meet. It's supposed to be proof that before you were born, your souls promised to meet again in the world. Even if you forget what happened when you were only a soul, even if you don't know each other anymore, that red thread binds you together and guides you so that you'll meet again. Would this be like the weirdest fucking set of coincidences that like we are like Spacey is that girl and he's that, and then they die and then they meet here and then like we'll have that red thread and then they go out like we have that red thread and then it's just this fucking circle that never goddamn ends of them just constantly dying and being reborn and meeting and dying and being reborn. Dude, that's some fucked up shit. Do you remember that? Yeah, she did say that. Maybe. But what about it? Why don't you try wrapping your red thread around everyone's pinky fingers? Why? So that we can all meet again, even if we end up going back to the other side. Don't confuse my thread with that myth. Why? I mean, your soul totem is the string, right? I'm absolutely certain it's the red thread that girl was talking about. It's different. She was just saying that the myth exists. In any case, it's just a legend. Nothing more than a fairy tale. Just a fairy tale? What are you, a grumpy old man? Grumpy old man? Is that what you thought when she was telling you about it? No, it wasn't. But Then just try it. Believe in the power of the red thread. It's ridiculous. How could I believe in something totally baseless like that without proof? You don't need proof. What the? Man, you're pretty stubborn today. You're the one being stubborn. You can believe in something whether you have proof of it or not. That's impossible for me. You are such a pain. Look, it's your thread, so if you aren't going to listen to me, there's nothing I can do about it. You're the one being a pain. Oh, I've got it. Yeah, that'll do it. What will? Tomorrow, I'm going to get everyone together and hear their opinions on this. Huh? Come on, Alma. Aha, I'm the leader now. Wait, Spacey. Just returning the favor. We're so fucking adorable with him. It's been a while since we had everyone all gathered up like this. Even the people that were going to become good apples have come back. Yo's the only one that hasn't. I really wanted him to be here too. Alma really is listening quietly to what everybody has to say. Bro, we've all said what we're thinking. When you get down to it, not one of us wants to give up.
You yourself said we couldn't stay like this forever, Alma. You were wondering whether we should reconsider trying to get expelled or not after fighting the forbidden apple, weren't you?
We just don't know how it'll turn.
Let's just do it, Alma. If we don't, there'd be no point in us having come back here.
Yeah, we already made up our minds not to run anymore. We're gonna crush the rest of those unbreakable rules. Say what you want, but there's only 3 of those babies left to break. Yeah, just 3 more. You must never taste the fruit forbidden. Those who do shall see only expulsion as their reward. You must not engage in inappropriate relationships. Well, we can do that one right now. You must not cry at the graduation ceremony. Strictly speaking, we've never even tried to break the graduation ceremony rule, so we don't know if it's actually unbreakable. Never even tried. Sanzu said that too, come to think of it.
We can't really comment on the inappropriate relationships one either, right? Just since we've avoided touching each other on account of the seeing people's memories thing. No, actually, I thought I heard that there were some people trying to break it. For real? I had no idea. I heard that some people tried to kiss but then got scared for no reason and backed out. Who is that? Why don't we keep that a secret?
A secret? Yeah. Yeah, totes a secret. What?
Well, there's one of them.
Keep it down. So, why have you never tried to break the graduation ceremony rule?
Because Alma told us not to.
I haven't really mentioned it until now. I have my doubts about whether it was a good idea for us to interfere with people graduating for our own selfish reasons. Since if they cried at the ceremony and broke the rule, they may get barred from graduating. In other words, breaking the rule about crying at graduation would stop them from actually graduating.
But what if we cry at the ceremony instead of actually graduating? Wouldn't that be considered breaking the rule too?
Possibly, but in that case, we'd definitely end up in a scuffle with the prefects. That means there'd be the possibility of the ceremony being suspended and getting the graduates involved.
Good point.
Graduating might release you from all of this and let you rest easy. We can't deny that, and I don't want to get in the way of a decision that somebody's made for themselves. I figured since it wasn't related to the forbidden apple, we could just leave this rule alone.
But since it's an unbreakable one, isn't it possible that the apple might show up if we break it?
Yes, but if so, we'll be under some kind of limit before we can break it. If we knew what exactly the limits were, we might figure out how to undo them. Or so I thought. Now I feel like the limits are more deeply connected to us than I initially suspected. We might bump up against one that's even more severe than the ones we've experienced already. There is like a mark on my TV screen that's like right on his face and it makes his face look weird. Okay, hold on. It's just driving me bonkers. Oh, it's a goddamn scratch on my TV is what it is. It's a scuff, but it literally looks like he's got like a weird like half mustache. It's freaking messed up. It's just exactly where he's sitting.
If we don't know till we try, let's just do it. I can't stand not knowing.
Exactly! Let's just try breaking the graduation rule first.
I suppose if we began planning our strategy now, we may well be able to eke out a victory, even if the battle is a difficult one.
That's right! Let's start our prep right now!
You're all really okay with this? Someone could disappear again, like Sanzu did. Yeah. If we don't know what's going to happen, there's something I'd like to try.
What?
I want to hear what you all think of this. I'd like for us to wrap Alma's red thread around all of our pinky fingers.
You're really serious about this?
That way, even if we get split up, or if someone suddenly disappears from this place, no matter how far apart we end up, the red thread will connect us and make it so that we'll be able to meet again someday, I think.
Oh! That might just work!
Naraka, what about that idea makes you think it could work?
I mean, it's your red thread, isn't it?
What does that matter?
If it's your red thread that we're talking about, I feel like it'd probably have that kind of power.
I see. A red thread, symbolizing the bond between us all. Never thought I'd hear something so illogical out of you, Anishi.
It sounds good to me, personally. Me too!
Let's just try it! Try everybody's pinkies together, yeah?
That's right, everybody. The string doesn't have that power.
Ah! Shikishima's back.
How can you make such a claim when you've not tried it yourself? Were you not the one who often said not to declare a thing impossible before attempting it? Even you, Shikishima. Just try believing in it.
He is so the fucking Saint Germain in this game. That's all I see, just especially because the way he holds his hand. Like,
you should try it. It'll be fun.
Like, that's all I see. I just see and you know what? Saint Germain right there. I don't know. Yeah, your thread can do this. I believe it. And of course, this is the Van Helsing, but it's not. He's got a little more. He's more Impei to me. Not because he doesn't say inappropriate things, but just the more like the tough guy kind of thing going on. Yeah. It's just funny that he's fucking Van Helsing's voice.
Higa, how can you...
Okie dokie! Everyone who believes, stick those digits in the air!
Oh, everybody raised their hands. What's the deal with you all? There's no proof. How can you believe in something like this?
No proof? You're a smart cookie, but geez, you're stubborn too. You've got a ways to go, Alma.
How about you try being a damn fool with the rest of us once in a while? Alma, if you can't believe in it yourself, then just trust in the rest of us. Okay? You all are really seriously...
Hey, does something seem different between the two of them?
Oh!
Huh? What? Did they,
Huh? What are you all...
So wait, does that mean they've already broken the inappropriate relationship rule?
What?
What in the world are you people on about?
A kiss! Oh, I thought it was a girl. I thought it was a bunch of them.
A kiss! Try kissing!
Oh my god. That would be so... Can we get a CG of that, please? I want that so bad.
Hey, come on, everyone. You guys. Okay, fine. Let's try it, Spacey.
What?
I'm joking. No, you're not.
Alma, joking around?
Finally got to see him smile, though.
Alma. Strategy planning starts tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I was hoping you'd say that.
We'll break the graduation ceremony rule.
Yeah!
We'll have a bunch of meetings this time. If we've decided we're going to break it, we're going to pull it off no matter what.
Hell yeah!
Yeah! I'll trust in you guys too, even if we don't have any proof.
I really wanted it to kiss, damn it.
Don't worry, it'll happen. The graduation ceremony is approaching. We had a group brainstorm session and talk things over, so whatever happens, we won't have any regrets. I wonder if that's true. Will we really not have any regrets? I haven't been able to say anything to you, Alma. sleeping? He's been super busy after all. Thinking back on it, it was when I first saw him sleeping here that I ended up unconsciously touching his hair. And then I did it again when we were studying in the meeting room. Before I realized it, I was touching him. I wonder why I did that. It almost felt as though I wasn't myself for a moment. I don't really know why I did it, but I can't touch him as carelessly as I did back then.
Not going to touch me? You woke up.
No, I wasn't sleeping at all. As soon as I closed my eyes, you showed up, so I pretended I was asleep.
You pretended to... Why would you do that?
I thought you might touch me.
No way, I couldn't. The last time I did, it was,
Well, it was because my hand moved on its own, or something.
Besides, at the time, I had no idea what making contact with someone here at the school meant.
Didn't know, huh? He went silent. I thought I'd come to understand him pretty well compared to when we first met, but
he wants me to touch him. He likes it when I touch him. He wants to be touched.
He wants me to touch his body. Spacey can't play these games, Jesus Christ. I still have no clue what he's thinking about at times like this. If you weren't sleeping, then what were you doing here? Thinking?
Yeah.
Off on your own in a place like this again, without a word to anyone.
Huh?
Oh, no. I was thinking about something personal, so You didn't talk to anyone because it's personal? Did thinking alone help you find the answer you wanted?
Nope.
You can talk to me if you want. You've become pretty dependable, you know. If I have, it's all thanks to you.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, then. Would you listen to me?
No, I ain't got time for that. That'd be fucking great. Please, bitch, I ain't got time for that shit. Turn around. I'm kidding, yes.
Of course. We've come up with a complete plan of attack for the ceremony. Everybody came together on it. We don't have a single issue. And yet, my problem still remains. I tried looking for Yo earlier, but... Yeah? I couldn't find him. I tried going to his class, but they were all wearing masks, so I couldn't tell who he was, or tell who was who. You mean Yo was wearing one too? Seems that way. He might really be turning into a good apple and giving up all of his memories? He could be graduating. You think he might be at the graduation ceremony too. But if he is, maybe when he sees all of us fighting tomorrow, he'll remember and come back to us.
Or we're going to watch him leave and we're going to cry because we lost Yo.
Back when everything went down, I couldn't think of anything to say to him. He's trying to erase himself from this place where Sanzu no longer exists, while I'm not wanting to go back to a world without her. The situations are reversed, but we're the same. Even if she's not waiting for me, I'm not alone anymore. I can see you guys again. I have hope. I have hope now thanks to all of you. Still, even so, even now, I still don't know what I should have said to Yo back then. I just can't find the words. Alma, do you still want to revive everyone else and not yourself? Even though you have hope now? Even if I do, it's too late. I don't think I'll be forgiven if I went back. You won't be forgiven. I kept breaking the promises I made to her. I'd make promises I couldn't keep, give her hope, and then smash that hope to pieces. I made a new promise after I got here, but even if I were to follow through on it, it wouldn't atone for what I did to her. Atone? Don't say that. I'm sure that's not what she would want at all. Could be. The problem is me. I can't forgive myself. There's nothing in the world more important to him than his memories of her, the bond that they shared. They're binding his heart. It's so... it's just like me. Probably can't forgive himself for wanting to live. And if so, there's nothing I can say to him. Why? Why are you so unable to forgive yourself? Spacey, you've done nothing wrong, and neither has Yo. You're all just trying desperately to live. You just want to do something for the people you care about. You believe in hope, and you're reaching out your hand. That's all. What's so wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it at all. The world is the one at fault. It's all because of the stupid school. It's cruel and irrational. It betrays and sneers at us while all of us are just trying to do our best. Not one of us has done anything wrong. It was you who told me that. You are the one who put me on the path to becoming a bad apple. So how can you just say all of this? I just can't. Right there, that's I just can't. I can't. I just can't. I can't even. That's how you know Spacey is Spacey right now. I hate it. Spacey, I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. I'm telling you it's not your fault. Okay. If anyone tries to tell you it's your fault, I'll fight them and beat them down. With or without a weapon. Even if that person is you yourself. I'll tell you as many times as you need to hear it. None of it is your fault. Okay. You gave me hope even when I had been empty inside my whole life. And sure, maybe it's true that if I hadn't had hope, I might not have known the pain or fear that comes from losing it. But I don't think that means I was any better off not knowing any of it and staying empty like I was. Even if we never get our hands on the forbidden apple, even if I end up graduating someday, even if you don't keep your promise and I fall into despair, even if I had the choice to do everything over again from the beginning, I'd always want to meet you here. I'd want you to ask me if I wanted to live. I'd want you to make your promise to me over and over again, forever. And I'm sure that girl feels the same way. I'm absolutely, positively certain. So, oh, Alma? That's so cute. Oh my god, but we have no face. He just smothered us. Why do we have the cutesiest little fucking pigtails? Why do we always have to be like the cutesiest goddamn character ever? I mean, it's still adorable, but at the same time, it's like so funny. Thank you, Spacey. Thank you. I'm glad I met you here. Thank you for coming into my life. Or death, rather. But, Alma, is it alright? Is it really alright for someone like me to leave this place? To live in a world where she no longer exists? To want to see everyone? To see you again? Even if it isn't, I want to do it. I want to see you. Because I'm a bad apple. Yeah, you're right. I want to see you too. He's hugging me and I can't see his face, but he laughed. And he said he wants to see me. I'm so happy. I didn't know it was possible to be so happy. They probably, you know what would actually be cute is if they actually do go back and they're like roughly, they're still the same age, like they died around the same time. And they actually meet and it's like, or they meet. She goes to school. She actually doesn't get in the accident. She goes to school and she meets him there. And she's like, hey, why do I feel like I know this kid? And it's like, ah! I want them to remember each other, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I want to tell him, if I don't do it now, I might regret it. I was limited when I tried to say it before. I couldn't break through it the way Sanzu did. Because besides words and letters, I didn't have another way to express myself the way she did. But even so, just fucking kiss him. I have something I need to tell you. Something to tell me? I'm limited, so I know I can't say it properly. I'm sure noise is going to drown out my voice again. Back then, I could only imagine how painful it would feel. But I don't say it. Huh? It's fine. You don't have to tell me now. Why? Is it because even if I say I love him, he won't accept it? Is it because you don't want to hear it? No, that's not it. Spacey, I want you to live. If you break that limit and say those words to me, you'll graduate like Sanzu did. Oh. The headmaster said Sanzu set off for the next world. That could be something good. But I want you to live on as you are. I want to keep my promise this time. That's why. Your promise to me. I understand. Spacey, there are a ton of things I want to say to you too. Really? Yeah. I want to say them to you and have you say them to me. So many things. Anything we want. Whatever pops into our heads. But right now, I haven't accomplished any of the things I have to do. So, I can't. Not yet.
Guys, I'm gonna like die. This is so romantically adorable. You're like, I get it! Yeah, and okay. I so want them to like go back to life and like meet each other and actually like be, and I don't, oh my god, guys, I'm gonna die if that doesn't happen. If we have like the good ending is like, we both went on. He's out there somewhere living his life and I'm over here living mine and like, no! I want a goddamn Disney motherfucking ending, bitches.
Things we haven't accomplished. Yeah, same for me. Would you wait for me? I already promised to bring you back to life, but let me make you another promise. I'll come back to life too, and then I'll do what I need to do. After that, I'll find you. And I'll tell you everything that I couldn't tell you here.
We'll be like 80 and he'll be like 20. Spacey, I finally found you on your deathbed. It'll be like a fucking like Captain America situation.
I promise. Oh, I'm about to cry again. I can't stop it. Then I promise too. When I come back to life, I'll figure out what it is that I need to do. And then, when I'm not empty anymore, I'll find you too. All right. I promise. Me too.
And maybe that's exactly what it is. So like the girl he was in love with died and then he was meant to be here with us so that we could find each other because maybe he wasn't meant to be with that other girl. He was meant to be with us. But he had to be with her first so that he could feel this pain to come here, be stuck in this weird purgatory hell place to meet us and do the red thread thing and then be like, ah! And she's up there like, that's what, I'm just your guardian angel, making sure you find your actual soulmate. Damn, damn. Woohoo! I'm just saying, I don't know.
Oh, but before that, just one thing. There's one rule I want to break.
Oh god, he's gonna kiss me.
There is?
Please fucking do it.
Spacey, shall we try it?
Try it. Oh, you mean... Oh, dear God!
Oh, come on. I wanted a CG, goddammit.
Wait, I can't whistle. So wait, does that mean they've already broken the inappropriate relationship rule? I can't strike kissing!
Okay, fine. Let's try it, Spacey. Joking.
I love the fucking white background on the music. Ta-da-da! It's like a fucking... it's like a chick flick. Oh, but I love it. I love these games so much better. What? No way, he can't mean...
You scared?
What?
For whatever reason, I'm not afraid at all. We don't know what'll happen if we break an unbreakable rule. I know that, but I'm not afraid either.
Oh, yeah?
So, is it okay if I...
Yes? You can... go for it?
Why, thank you.
CG! Oh! This is so fucking cute! I'm gonna die! It's so cute, I'm gonna die! Oh, guys! Oh.
Were those his lips? I couldn't really tell.
Oh, they're the little mans. I'm not gonna but okay, there you go.
Do it again. And this time actually touch me. Oh. It's like there's a warm light coming from our lips and entwined fingers. Is it Alma's memories? A light facing the future. I can still see it when I close my eyes. It's brilliant. So brilliant I'm crying again. We did it. We kissed. Yeah, we did.
It's like, I know that they're like dead and it's an unbreakable rule type of thing, but it's just so funny. We kissed. Yeah, we did. Oh my god. It just, out of context, it's so funny. It's like, aw, nerds. It's because they're in a place where they shouldn't be able to do that. Oh my god.
But I'm not sure if that breaks the inappropriate relationship rule or not.
Yeah, He looks totally cool. Am I the only one who's embarrassed? Apple. Oh, the apple. Yeah. And again, it vanished. If the apple appeared, that means we must have broken the rule. Yeah, looks like it. Let's get even more inappropriate. He's like, what? Nothing! What? I didn't say anything. She's like, you think I... Take me now. I mean, God, you've bared your soul to me. I mean, literally, we were completely naked. I mean, that was our souls touching, not actual bodies or whatever, but still. Let's go let everyone know. What? We're gonna tell everyone? Of course. But, wait. Is he enjoying this? Let's go. He's pulling my hand. Right. We broke a rule, guys! We totally kissed her! The day of the graduation ceremony has finally come. Before we put the plan into action, I had everybody get into a circle and wrap Alma's red thread around their pinkies. Is this good, Spacey? Yeah, thank you. Finally! Feels like Alma's got me all psyched up. Indeed, a nice departure ceremony. This thread will return to me, but now we're all bound together by an invisible red thread. I believe it too. So no matter what happens, don't be afraid. Let's go, y'all. You all. I totally like y'all, that shit, whatever. Time to start our war. Oh yeah! All right! Woo! What? I wasn't paying attention. I mean, yay! There's got to be that one person, sorry. Checkity 1, 2, are we live? Alrighty! Let's get down to business and start Nevaeh Academy graduation ceremony. First, the school anthem. Oh, whoopsie! Abort! No need. You'd all only mouth the words anyway, am I right? What next? A word from our distinguished guests. Oh, dearie me. No guest speakers? Guess we're aborting this one, too. Congratulatory telegrams? Nope. Abort. Moving on. Certificate time. The graduation certificates. Once you get your paws on these, every good apple here will graduate. Have a most joyous do-over on life. Keep repeating that depressing human life cycle over and over and over. We should have just walked in peacefully. Whoa there! The gallant appearance of interlopers here to crash the ceremony? Who's the bad apple with no honor? We're rotten apples. The bad apples. Got some kind of problem with us? You okay? Yeah. Yo, who's choking up? We planned all this out. Sorry.
She can't help it. She's not used to it. Anyways, we so totally did not plan this. You lost your cool as always and shouted our presence to the whole frickin' world.
What? Nothing more delinquent than that. And we are delinquents, aren't we? Oh, my most bouncy bunnies! They blew a big hole in the wall. We are well aware that destroying the school is totally against the rules, right? Here they come! Oh no! So scary! The prefects are on their way! I can't whistle. I also can't snap right-handed. This is me snapping right-handed. This is me snapping left-handed. I forgot what I was doing the other day, but I was like, oh yeah, my fidget spinner at work. When I'm trying to, like, on conference calls where I'm just thinking, and I'm like, I can totally, like, hold it and, like, flick it, like, in just one-handed left hand. I can't do it right-handed. I'm right-handed, and I'm like, I can't do it right-handed, and I can't snap. I don't know. Spacey is kind of a weird-ass person that does weird things left-handed. This is just like the entrance ceremony. Back then I sat and watched from over there, but this time I'm over on this side. Yeah, there's more people at the graduation ceremony, though. Oh. Goodies are here. Coming here to crash the graduation. How foolish. You will all be corrected at once. We will correct you. He needs to have a deep, mysterious, but kind of sexy voice.
Hey, graduates, keep your heads on. We'll make sure you don't get hurt, so just hang in there for a little bit. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna miss them when we do the good people path. I kind of almost feel like it's almost like I want to see everything else in the game, but I'm like, but I love Alma and I don't want to go down a different path. Although I've read other people in the recommendations on like which path they actually said that like White Mask has been their favorite. So I'm really curious about his path, but what?
Scintillating! Are they trying to get themselves hurt? One of the naughties just took a prefect's weapon with their bare hands. Yeah! And then threw it.
Got it!
Oh, my. They're kicking the dropped weapon to get it out of the gym.
Yuma, over here, pass it. You will be corrected. You've left your guard down. It rolled over here.
Feed me.
Oh, right.
Okay, got it. Wowee! Who's a friend? Who's a foe? A smashing melee has broken out. Eee! We've run into a bit of danger. So this concludes our broadcast. Bye-bye to you.
Oh no, Naraka's surrounded. I will correct you. I will correct you. Naraka! Naraka! I will correct you. Oh no, Anishi got hit too. Don't worry. We ain't gonna back off just from them swinging their weapons around. Not this time. If they take us down, we'll all get right back up. Just like we planned. Right. Just as planned. First we steal the goodies' weapons, and then... Wait. Oh. It's... What are you trying to accomplish? He still has his weapon. Answer me. Hey! Permit me to obstruct you. Ugh! This broad, sweeping attack is... The hell? Damn, he dodged. Oh! Higa! Oh, not Higa, too. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Oh, what are those? There he is, drawing his stuff. Like flower petals. Just like in the opening ceremony. It's Shikishima's signal. Which means... Alma! Alma's getting up on stage. He made it. Yeah, just a sec. All I need is a moment. Give me some time. Prefects, we didn't come here to attack you. We came to give you our farewells. From all the currently enrolled students. Farewells.
Farewells? The ketchup-headed bad apple giving a farewell address? Priceless!
Farewells, you say? Picture a youth. I don't remember Buckethead's voice. They're not as important as Rabbit.
Ha!
Don't laugh. We're serious. When I finish talking, we're not going to bother you anymore. So listen quietly. I want everyone here to hear this. Before I came here, adults would call me a rotten apple. I lived a worthless life, one that seemed completely foolish and totally useless to them. And in the end, I lost to the people who were trying to steal the most important thing to me. No, that's not right. In the end, I lost to myself. I let go of myself and came here.
Alma, that's Alma's voice.
Lord Alma has commenced his farewell address. Bro, what a relief. The light's coming back into the eyes of the people that got hit by the prefects. They're all listening to Alma's voice now. All of the graduates are too. They're wearing masks, so I can't see their expressions, but I know they're listening. Is Yo among them too? Yo, can you hear Alma's voice? But when I came here, I had something in my hand that I thought I'd let go of. One thin piece of string was all I had left. I regained the thing I thought I'd thrown away. And I decided to never let go of it again, to keep on fighting for that reason. But in the end, once again, I almost lost myself again. Why had I lost? And why was it about to happen again? It was because I lost faith in myself. Because even more than anyone else, I'd started to see myself as a rotten apple. But I won't be defeated anymore. I have people who believe in me now, even when I lose faith in myself. I have people who pull me back onto the right path when I've gone astray and guide me. I met them all right here. As long as I have people who believe in me, I won't let go of who I am. Who am I again? Let go of who I am again? I think it's supposed to be, yeah. Even if someone tries to lead me astray, or I get lost myself, I'll find my way back. I'll keep resisting. No matter how many times I fail, I'll keep doing it over and over. Alma, I'm here right now to break the rule against crying at the graduation ceremony. All this time I've been afraid of breaking this rule. I knew the pain of living and how terrifying it can be to face that pain alone. If I broke this rule, I might end up forcing that pain on someone else. Whenever I thought about that, I'd get scared. But I'm standing here right now. It's not that I'm no longer afraid. I'm afraid right this very second, but I wondered, maybe everybody here is just like I was. You've all stopped believing in yourselves too, haven't you? You all can't forgive yourselves either, can you? You're just as scared as I am, aren't you? So even if you do really want to live, you've lost the ability to be able to say so, haven't you? If that's true, then I want to tell you what my friend told me. None of you have done anything wrong. If anyone ever says this is your fault, we'll fight them together. Even if you don't believe in yourselves, we'll believe in you. I'm not really your friend, though. Yeah, but also a little bit more than that. We've kind of made out before. Friends and secret lovers. You're not alone. So I want you to listen up. What do you really want to do? Try to think it over one more time. Do you want to live? Do you want to live here as yourself? What's that sound? Is that the sound of them taking off their masks? The graduates that were listening to Alma are taking off their masks. No, not just the graduates. Irregular students in the audience taking them off too. Of course, not everyone is, but Alma's words reached so many of them. I can see all of their faces. They're crying. I wonder if they took off the mask because they're crying, breaking the rule about the graduation ceremony. Oh, somebody stood up. Yo! Come back to us! Captain. Yo! Captain, I haven't forgotten. I couldn't forget. I could never forget Sonny. Or everyone else. Or you. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't do it. I have to live. That's what I promised Sonny. I have to stand on my own 2 feet and someday go after her. If I let go of myself now, I'd probably never be able to catch up with her, so... Yeah, you're right. You made me cry. Guess that does it for the rule, huh, Captain? Yeah. Yo! Lord Yo. I'm so glad we brought him back. He was the one I wanted to cry. I don't care if the rest of them go. Whatever, you're strange. You're not even people anymore. You're just empty souls to go somewhere else. But yo, we need you back. Yay, Yo's back. Sorry, everybody. Do you mind if I...
Dummy, it's obviously okay. Welcome back, Yo.
Welcome back. Hell, putting us through all that. Here, brought this for you, so fight with us. My guitar. Thanks. Thoughtful of you, Higa. He's supposed to have a little bit slightly like this, but I couldn't do it seriously when he was talking. So. I know, I kind of lost his voice. I'm sorry. Spacey, thank you. You made this possible. Alma. You guys, look! Huh? Oh, God. Are we going back to life? That's what the epilogue's going to be, is going to be what happens after we go back, or whatever. It's purple. The apple? But what's the deal?
It's the apple. But why is it that color?
Is this the forbidden apple? No freaking way! That's the real deal?
It looks super kill you on bite. We're supposed to eat that thing?
It's a poison motherfucking apple. Final boss. Oh, guys! Anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here because we're at an hour. So we're going to find out all about this shit when we come back in the next part. Oh, my God! Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.